welcome all three of you here to this. Must not have much going on today, but we want to welcome everybody to this meeting this afternoon and ask you all to please bow your head for a moment of silent reflection. And thank you. Mr. Menges.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman, Commissioners. Our next Commission business meeting is scheduled for Wednesday, April 17th, 2019 at 2 o'clock.
Okay, Wednesday, April 17th, so we will miss next week and come the week after.
Yes, sir.
Very fine, thank you.
On our utilities agenda, docket number 2019 ADE, we have a motion to dismiss.
Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Howard.
Thank you. On February the 22nd, 2019, Ms. Jackson filed a complaint in which the relief requested was to put service back prior to interruption. On February 27th, 2019, this commission requested the Office of Regulatory Staff provide a report concerning its analysis of whether or not SCNG disconnected the service to 227 Lakeside Avenue in violation of commission rules and regulations. On March the 4th, 2019, ORS responded by letter providing the results of this investigation. ORS noted an absence of any statutory prohibition as referenced by the complainant and stated that because the service was disconnected prior to receipt of the complaint, it does not appear that SCNG, that South Carolina Code annotated Regulation 103.345 was violated. The Chairman, I agree in terminating service to the Lakeside Avenue location. SCG did not violate any commission, enforceable regulation, or statute. As the complainant does not seek any other relief based on any allegation that SCNG violated any specific statute, law, or regulation within the Commission's jurisdiction, I move we dismiss the action. So move, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. You've heard Commissioner Howard's motion. Are there questions or comments? Not all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. The motion carries. Thank you.
Item number 2, docket number 2019 2E. This item was addressed by order number 2019 44H and therefore is moot. Item number 3, docket number 2006 281G. These are amendments to gas agreements between Sunoco Products Company and South Carolina Electric and Gas.
Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Hamilton.
Mr. Chairman, I would move approval of Amendment 2 to Agreement for Transportation Service with Firm Gas Standby, Agreement 1 to Service Agreement, and Amendment 1 to Transportation Agreement between Sunoco Products Company and South Carolina Electric and Gas. So move, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. You've heard Commissioner Hamilton's motion. Are there questions or comments? Not all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. And the motion carries.
Item number 4, docket number 2018 202E. The South Carolina Solar Business Alliance has filed a motion to file responsive comments, delay final report, and open a new docket.
Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Irvin.
As you know, there's a technical standards review group that now meets quarterly with the Office of Regulatory Staff and others to discuss the technical issues surrounding interconnection, plan revisions to the technical standards, and industry developments. There's also a stakeholder process in place which started March 28th, 2019 to discuss the larger issues surrounding Q reform and various solutions. After reviewing the matter before us, there's some very complex issues in this docket. I believe that it's best to ask the parties to attempt to resolve them informally and cooperatively through the Technical Standards Review Group and the stakeholder process. And so I'd like to give them time to do that before we initiate the recommendations of ORS And so I move that we postpone opening a new docket until we've received the information on how the interactions between the various stakeholders proceed. As a result, the parties need to provide us with an update on the progress of the Technical Standards Review Group as it relates to these issues presented in this docket. As part of the motion, the update will be required within 30 days of the conclusion of each quarterly meeting, and further move that the parties be required to provide us with updates to the stakeholder process within 60 days of the date of this directive. So moved.
Thank you. You've heard Commissioner Urban's motion. Are there questions or comments? If not all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. Motion carries. Thank you.
Item number 5, docket numbers 2017-207E, 2017-305E, and 2017-370E. Dominion Energy requests an extension of time to file its code of conduct.
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Williams.
on March 15, 2019, Dominion Energy provided the Office of Regulatory Staff with a proposed code of conduct. However, due to the press of other business, the Office of Regulatory Staff and Dominion Energy have been unable to collaborate on this matter thus far. The company requests, and I move that we grant, a 30-day extension within which to file a proposed code of conduct for the Commission's approval. The Office of Regulatory Staff does not oppose this motion. So move, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. You've heard Commissioner Williams' motion. Are there comments or questions? Commissioner Belzer, I think, is not going to be voting on this, correct? Recusing yourself?
That's correct, Mr. Chairman. I'm recused from all 3 of these dockets.
Okay. Any other questions or comments? Not all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. Motion carries. Thank you.
Item number 6 is a non-docketed matter, 2019-4A. This is a request from Commissioner Howard to schedule a generic workshop on bill roundup programs.
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Howard.
I move we direct staff to schedule a generic workshop on the bill roundup programs. So move, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. You've heard Commissioner Howard's motion. Are there questions or comments? If not all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. The motion carries. Thank you.
On our transportation agenda, item numbers 1 through 3 are new applications that can be taken together. Item number 1, docket number 2019-109T, Leonard Berry Weathersby, DBA L&J Transportation and Limousine Service. Item number 2, docket number 2019-112T, La Raza Taxi, LLC. And item number 3, docket number 2019-31T, Parker Moving Services, LLC.
Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Hamilton.
Chairman, I would move we grant the applications in items 1 through 3 as identified by Mr. Menges. So move, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. You've heard Commissioner Hamilton's motion. Are there questions or comments? Not all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. The motion carries. Thank you.
Item number 4, docket number 2018-396T. We have a request for a name change.
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Belzer.
I move that we grant the request of Diamond Taxi, LLC to amend its Class C taxi certificate number 9429 to read Diamond Taxi, LLC, doing business as Diamond Cab.
Thank you. You've heard Commissioner Belzer's motion. Are there questions or comments? If not all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. The motion carries. Thank you.
Item number 5, docket number 2010-76T and docket number 2013-348T. We have a request to cancel certificates.
Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Whitfield.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we grant the request of Meditam Transportation, Inc. to cancel Class C non-emergency certificate number 8316-B and Class C stretcher van certificate number 8842.
You've heard Commissioner Whitfield's motion. Questions or comments? If not all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. Motion carries. Thank you.
Item number 6, docket number 2017-268T. We have a request to suspend.
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Urban.
I move that we grant the request of People's Choice Transit, LLC, to suspend their Class C non-emergency certificate number 9316 until February the 28th, 2020. So moved.
Thank you. You've heard Commissioner Urban's motion. Are there questions or comments? If not all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. The motion carries. Thank you.
Item number 7, docket number 2008-446T. It's a request to rescind commission order.
Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Whitfield.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we grant the request of Conway Adult Daycare Incorporated to rescind Commission Order Number 2019-140.
Thank you. You've heard Commissioner Whitfield's motion. Are there questions or comments? Not all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. The motion carries. Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, that completes the items on today's agenda.
Thank you, Mr. Minges. As there's nothing else to come before us, we are adjourned.
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us for this post-meeting summary. Today's Commission business meeting began at 2:01 p.m. with a discussion of the utilities agenda. The first item on the agenda pertained to a consumer complaint and SCE&G's request to dismiss this complaint. Following a motion made by Commissioner Howard outlining ORS's report and the office's conclusion that SCE&G did not violate any conditions, this request was approved. Next, the Commission discussed the approval of 3 amendments to a natural gas agreement between SCE&G and Sunoco Products Company. Commissioner Hamilton made the motion to approve these amendments, which carried. Next, the Commission discussed a request from South Carolina Solar Business Alliance Incorporated for approval to file responsive comments, delay their final report, and open a new docket. This relates to current docket if the viewer would like to further their research, docket number 2018-202-E. Commissioner Irvin brought up the regular meetings of a technical standards review group that analyzes technical issues and the ongoing stakeholder meetings, and his belief that the complex issues covered in this docket mandate that the establishment of a new docket should be postponed until after these ongoing issues have been resolved and parties have provided updates to the Commission. With that plan in action, the Commission approved this process and the motion carries. Item 5 covered Dominion Energies Incorporated's request for an extension of time until May 2nd, 2019 to file its Code of Conduct as required by Commission Order 2018-804A. The original deadline was within 3 months of the merger. Commissioner Williams spoke to Dominion's proposed Code of Conduct, which was presented on March 15th to ORS, and also that the two entities were not able to work collaboratively at that time on the Code of Conduct. Thus, Commissioner Williams brought a motion to allow this extension, which carries. Finally, Item 6 on the agenda dealt with a request brought by Commissioner Howard to provide a workshop outlining roundup programs, essentially voluntary charitable programs to benefit the consumer. This motion carries. In addition to these items, commissioners were briefed on 65 items related to utilities in our state, the complete list of which is available at our website at www.psc.sc.gov. Moving on to the transportation agenda. The commissioners reviewed 3 applications for Class C charter certificates for motor vehicle services. These 3 requests were granted following a motion made by Commissioner Hamilton. The Commission next heard a request to amend an application for a Class C charter, which was granted by a motion made by Commissioner Belser. The next agenda item dealt with a request to cancel a certificate for a motor vehicle carrier, which carried following a motion made by Commissioner Whitfield. The Commission then moved to suspend a Class C certificate until February 28, 2020, which carried following a motion made by Commissioner Urban. Finally, the Commission discussed a request to rescind Commission Order Number 2019-140, order approving name modification and amending certificate for Conway Adult Daycare, which carried. In addition, the Commissioners were advised on 9 other transportation-related cases. The complete list of these cases and their corresponding docket numbers can be found on the Transportation Agenda available through the Commission's website. The docket management system is a powerful tool that allows any interested party, ratepayer, or journalist the ability to view every document related to an ongoing or past case on one convenient portal. Speaking of information management, the Commission also manages both a Twitter page and a Facebook page at PSC of SC on Twitter and the South Carolina Public Service Commission on Facebook, in addition to managing a consumer-focused platform on Facebook and Twitter under the SC Utility Consumer brand, at Utility Consumer on Twitter and SC Utility Consumer on Facebook. Through these resources, you can interact with us directly, get up-to-the-minute updates on ongoing cases, and learn more about Commission orders that affect the utility economy of South Carolina. The next Commission business meeting, scheduled for Wednesday, April 17th at 2 p.m., will also be live-streamed, and the agendas will be posted on the docket management system prior to the meeting. Thank you.